I think Harry is the worst kind of person that this planet has to offer. There is something about betraying family members to me that completely sickens me. But doing it for profit puts him on another level. He wants to keep bringing up his mother because he is now using his mother as a shield, right? He's basically saying, I am allowed to be an awful human being. I am allowed to sell out my nieces, my nephews, my brother, my father, my stepmother, even my dead mother, because that's what he's doing in this book. He's using his mother's death to shield himself and to earn himself millions in America. A death that he said he wasn't impacted by. He admits he doesn't remember much about the death at all. But now, because he wants to have memories about it so that he can start his life off as a multimillionaire in America, right? He basically says, you can't judge me because I suffered something, which was obviously very tragic. Any person that loses a relative, a mother, a father, a grandparent, is always very tragic. And with this much publicity, of course it was very tragic. He suffered a tragedy. But he wants you to believe that because he has suffered this tragedy, he is allowed to be a bad person. That's what he is. Prince Harry is a bad person. He is rotten to his core, okay? He will do anything for money. He is a prostitute, right? He is prostituting himself out right now in Los Angeles, going around talking about his family members for profit while trying to convince you that the reason that he's doing it is because they spoke to the press, not for profit, right? But for their reputation. He's saying they did it to salvage their reputation. So I'm doing it openly for profit. I'm going to sit down with the press that I purport to hate. I want you to believe that I hate the press so much because they took my mom from me, but also that I am colluding with them every single day to make more money. There is a special place in hell reserved for people like Prince Harry. I honestly believe that. He is despicable. I can't even look at him. He's relegated to beyond the D list when it comes to my feelings personally towards him. His wife, in the same way that he has mined this tragedy from his childhood and is using it to shield himself, his wife, who never once ever mentioned throughout her entire life and career that she was Black, definitely would never think that she was Black if you looked at her. Nobody had any idea she was Black. But when she decided that she wanted to be a rotten individual and do something bad, it became beneficial for her to suddenly start being Black, right? She had not a single Black relative outside of her mother at her own wedding. Unless you count Oprah, who's not a relative at all, but was someone that she was about to sell her husband's family down the river to, right? She had Oprah and Gayle King at her wedding. Those were her two Black friends, her Black billionaire friends that she had at the wedding. None of her Black family members. Now all of a sudden she wants you to know at the ripe age of 40, she had decided to take a DNA test to figure out just how Nigerian am I? Am I Nigerian enough that I can go out and talk horribly about my new husband's family, that I can speak down to Kate Middleton, that I can trash Charlotte, that I can say and drop hints that the royal family is racist, that they asked questions about my unborn son's skin color? Can I do all of that and then say, but I'm Black and it's because of racism, so you guys have to be on my side, right? She's literally the most racist person featured in this book is Meghan, because she only decided to be Black when she realized that she could rake in millions by being Black. At the very end of her actress career, it became important for her to talk about how Black she was as she sat in Frogmore Cottage, plotting with her despicable husband how they were going to leave the royal family and have nobody bat an eye. And it was easy. They were just going to say they left because of racism.